Hey y'all, NicholasTranscends here, broadcasting based on planet Earth time, and we have Schumann resonance at 800. So, yeah, just wanted to come live to you, see what you guys were thinking about this. Schumann resonance at 800. In Russia, they say that they stopped reporting, and in Italy, they were reporting numbers as high as into the thousands. So, hello, good day. Schumann resonance at 800. How you doing today? Hello. I'm going to talk about the Schumann resonance today. It's at power 800 from the Italian graphs. The normal number is about 7.83, but over the past years it's been going higher and higher. So gamma rays are anywhere from 31 hertz to 100 hertz, and they can help you with insight, focus, and expanded consciousness. And since we're far above the 100 hertz range, I would think that they're doing some cellular things to the base frequencies of the human system. Is getting like a frequency upgrade. The kind of waves that we're in right now are a more tight nature and of a faster pulse. So you can actually access a better connection with your spiritual self. Thanks for stopping in. Schumann resonance at 800. And that's just what they're reporting. It's probably much higher than that. We've had a few blackouts in the last couple days, and the charts have been getting updated in strange ways, but hey, Witch Moon. I love you too. So, what do you think about the Schumann resonance being at 800? Be right back. Hello. Here's what the chart is looking like. Hey, Ray. Power 800 on the Schumann. That's from Disclosure News. What are your thoughts, Ray? These are gamma waves coming in. So the gamma wave. So, yes, ironic is right. Our brain waves are so-called vibes in between the 12 to 27 hertz when we are awake, alert, attentive, solving problems, decision-making, critical thinking, action, and goal-oriented. In between these frequencies, judgment is at its high. More usage on left hemisphere, which represents the analytical mind. Optimal beta waving can support us to finish tasks, run away when we are exposed to danger, and think faster. Nevertheless, exposing too much beta waves results in stress. Chronic stress harms our wellness state. Alpha waves are 8 to 12 hertz. Conscious thinking and subconscious mind. Awake and relaxed, tranquil, pleasant, like a floating feeling. Theta waves are 3 to 8 hertz. Theta brain waves occur in sleeping states, rarely during deep meditation. Theta, we are in a dream, vivid imagery, intuition, and information beyond normal conscious awareness. Feeling deep, raw emotions belongs to these waves as well as hypnosis. Right brain hemisphere gets more active. Delta waves are 0 to 3 hertz. Yeah, Schumann's at 800 and probably much higher. Gamma waves are 27 hertz and up. predominant gamma frequency is at around 40 hertz, and this neural activity is by far the most interesting, and anything beyond these waves. Gamma brainwaves are considered the brain's optimal frequency of functioning, as the whole neuron fires up in sync at the same time. The 40 Hz gamma binds all senses in perception. Gamma brainwaves are usually very weak in normal people. Most Tibetan Buddhist martial art masters, highly elevated mystics, ascended spiritual masters can vibrate at this frequency. When it's activated, state of loving kindness, increased levels of compassion, feelings of happiness. At the same time, peak performance mental abilities come out. These vibes unite the reality that the object is perceiving. This is a state of mental awakening. Interestingly, whales and dolphins also operate in this frequency. When someone vibrates at gamma brain frequency, they have a rapid and vivid memory recall. These are the people who can remember word by word what you said, including what you were wearing, where it was said, even to the state that which song was playing at the back or the movie was playing. They have hyper-sharp focus in the moment. This is called in the moment, in the flow, being in the now, in the zone state. Having high amounts of gamma brainwave activity has been associated with, that's what we're having right now, is high levels of gamma activity, and it's far beyond the 40 hertz range. The only time I wear a seatbelt is in the car. I don't like to be strapped in. So these waves coming in can be associated with, and this is for people that aren't practicing spirituality even, these waves coming in are going to affect them in a positive way, or if they're really in a bad way, then they're going to find out the hard way. So, I mean, it's not funny, it's definitely not necessary to find out the hard way. So these waves coming in can give high levels of intelligence, compassionate feelings, high amounts of self-control, greater than average feelings of natural happiness for no real reason. You don't need a reason to feel happy, you know? You can just be in a state that is happy. No, I know what you mean. I do. I hear people say, oh, Schumann's high, strap in. Like, no, I definitely did not come to strap in. Just to sit back. Hey, that way. Good day. Maybe you could say that you feel a little better than you did yesterday. That could help. Hey, D. Yeah. Some positive self-talk. Subscribe, guys. Welcome back. Here's some fireworks. Yeah, so these waves coming in are really doing a number on some people. I feel like I operate kind of well. I took a nice Epsom salt bath a few hours ago. Used some essential oils. Today it is frankincense. Buckle up, buttercup. Buckle up. Hey JS, welcome. Welcome here. We're talking about the Schumann resonance. Frankincense is the best. It smells really good when you mix it with lemon. But I've been using this like crazy today. Gotta use it to stay balanced, you know? So the Schumann resonance is at 800. We got 8 people on the chat. That's cool. Thanks for stopping in, guys. Share some positivity. Hi to everyone. Many blessings from that way. You're so kind. Take some time for yourself today. Relax a bit. Welcome back. Subscribe if you want. Like, dislike, whatever. Which brainwave is best? Can shifting brainwaves mean spiritual awakening? Do we have to be a monk to awake to love, compassion, and kindness? Or over the age of 30 is doable? All different brainwaves are an indication of different states of being. You are free to tap into different states at different times of need. If you are sick and need sleeping to heal, lowering your brainwaves, there's no point of trying to drink coffee or take stimulants to keep you awake. Every vibration has its benefits per one's needs. Each of us can use brainwave entrainment to achieve different results, which is kind of happening automatically. I'm too hungry to smell anything but food. Yeah, when the waves of change come in, they can hit people hard, and then your body is like, sleep time. But I don't want to kind of see what's going on. I want to feel the energies. Somebody told me to check, and I checked, and then Schumann said it was at 800, and I was like, but I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all. But the highest I had ever seen it go prior to this day, without them cutting out the chart so you can't see what it is, was like 170 some. What do you mean the quickening? By the pulse of the waves? Because the Schumann resonance is taking place within the cavity that we live in on Earth. Welcome back, guys, and some hearts for you. I appreciate you for stopping in. Well, I mean, rapture is quite a broad term to use, and let's see what it means. Hey Google, define rapture.
Here's the definition of rapture: a feeling of intense pleasure or joy.
A feeling of intense pleasure or joy. Do we have any other opinions out there? What do you guys think's happening? I'd like to know what you think. Please. So, rapture could be like a biblical term, or it could be a state of mind or a state of being. It's interesting to think that we all came down here to sit at a computer screen together. It's like what we're supposed to be doing. What do you think? Yeah. listening to some sweet piano. So triple eights. It sounds so like, I don't know, maybe I just you guys are really smart. One time I heard someone explain it as though, like, let's use a chopstick as an example. Like, this was the perfect and pure timeline, this chopstick. And then people started to make impure choices, and then that timeline started to split into different branches, and everybody's reality started to create these like manipulated offset of this perfect timeline. And now this timeline has to come back into a singularity, back to a point where everybody is understanding that singularity. And I'm not necessarily sure what it means, but I do tell you that I think that the offshoots from this timeline are not even necessary, and we don't have to bring them into our reality. So the best thing to do is to hone in your skills on staying here on this timeline where everything is for the greatest good and the development of humanity as a whole, instead of supporting just one tiny sliver of humanity to have more than their fair share. The path is narrow. Well, eventually there'll be no lower timelines left once all the people either die or they change their ways to get back to the path. So let's draw it here. So let's do it in orange. So here's let's do it as a circle. So we could do this. So here's like where ideas go in, bam. Like ideas go in, and then they come out here. Yes, laughing is the best, and especially when you made yourself laugh. So if things that we create, this is the perfect timeline right here, and then you stub your toe and you're like, oh man, And then you go down the toe stubbing timeline. It's really like not a smooth, nice ride, you know? But then you're like, I want to feel back and good. I want to do the best for the world. And then you come back here and you're back on the timeline of the greatest good. So once you're back on the timeline for the greatest good, something else would have to come along to take you off of it, right? So you'd have to be like, this is so good, life is so good, life is so good. Oh man, you crash into the back of a cop car. Oh man, that's back, right? At least 10 steps. And then you're like, I'm so dumb and stupid, and how could I not pay attention? And you stay here for maybe 3 years. You know, why not? Why not just stay there for 3 years? She only drinks coffee at midnight. I gotta plug my iPad in. It's got 5% battery. It's 5:15, 5:12 on my phone. May Virginia, when she won't. Okay, let's get off this timeline thing. So, there it is. So once we all choose to come back to that perfect timeline, something incredible happens in singularity, and then all those lower timelines disappear. What do you think people would just forget? What do you think? Genevieve says the only way to accelerate is to stop judging choices and stop holding on to the souls who want to exit. Messages through retrocausality. Retrocausality. It's a great word. That's from Ray of Thoth. What are some coping mechanisms that you guys use besides naps for these high energies? You are my fire. Retrocausality, or backwards causation, is a concept of cause and effect in which an effect precedes its cause in time, and so a later event affects an earlier one. High energies of the incoming energies from outer space affecting the Earth, and in turn affecting everybody on Earth. Meditate and music. Yes. I like to drink a lot of water. I'm gonna get some water. Hello, back again. Yeah, how come, Elisa? Because there could be panic at the disco. And sometimes there's disco and panic. Hey, Genevieve, do you like Nickelback? Hey, JS, what kind of shoes do you wear for your power walking? Gonna make it snow again. It was snowing this afternoon. It was pretty. Sneakers. Like I wear waterproof hiking shoes from I usually get them on sale from EMS, so they're pretty heavy. It'd be nice to power walk in some sneakers. Yeah, what is it about Nickelback? Why does that happen? I'm like the only fan of Nickelback. Even the people that go to see them in concert don't even like them. I love Nickelback though. Shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have the time, but I always had a vision. Always had hopes. Had hopes for a living. Didn't know how, but I always had a feeling. I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something great. Go make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your history, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated, all tied up, no more love. All right, I got you. That makes sense. Some fireworks for your opinion. People are like, you like Nickelback? I'm like, I love Nickelback. I just lost 3 subscribers. Bye, D. Have a good night. Yeah, so when the energies are high, you just gotta chill out, you know? Have a good attitude. Drink some extra water. Take a good old nap. Yep, naps are good. It's okay. It's good that you started to filter the water. I have been using filtered water for a while now, maybe almost 2 years. I live in a really old house, so it has old pipes. And they're always putting junk in the water too. But the filters can clean it out, so it works. Have nice pure water if you filter it. Or if you live in a mountain, drink from a spring. It's like a pasta kind of day, right? I think I'm gonna make some squash. Cut some squash in half and just bake it with a little olive oil. That should be good.
I'm gonna pick up the pieces and build a Lego house. If things go wrong, we can knock it down. My 3 words have 2 meanings, but there's one thing on my mind. It's all for
Hey, take care, Ray.
you.
Travel safe.
And it's dark in a cold December, but I got you to keep
Some
me
fireworks
warm.
for you.
If you're broken, I will mend you, and I keep you sheltered from the storm that's raging.
I made some vanilla cupcakes today. So good.
I
think I ate like 5 of them.
And out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. And out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm gonna paint you by numbers.
Nothing better than dancing in carbs.
If things go right, we can frame it and put you on a wall. And it's so hard to say it, but I've been it before. Now I'll surrender up my heart and swap it for yours. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. And out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. And out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. Don't hold me down. I think the braces are breaking. And
Put it in the drive-thru at McDonald's.
And it's dark in the cold December, but I got you to me. If you're broken, I will mend you, and I keep you sheltered from the storm that's raging on now. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're
Take a video. I'll watch it 1,000 times.
These things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm out of sight, I'm out of mind. I'll do it all for you in time. And out of all these things I've done, I think I love you better now. I'm out of touch, I'm out of love. I'll pick you up when you're getting down. And out of all these things
Adventures of my new
I will
toilet.
love you better now.
Well, take it out of the box first. Yeah, before you use it too. it as your mailbox too.
Llevo mucho sobre la verdad. Maybe tú me enseñas cómo amar. Maybe. Ya no consume nada. Y tú no tendrás que hacer too much. Si me rozas ya me encenderás. Baby.
I'll write some poetry right now. Blank page.
I'm running out of time, 'cause I can see the sun light up the sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. And I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, when I'm like this, you're the one I trust. Ya me falta volver a llamar, porque tengo algo que contar. No te voy a soltar this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Almost done.
Y yo duermo con la luz abierta, esperando pa' que vengas. Prefiero estar a tu vera. Y yo duermo con la luz abierta, esperando pa' que vengas. Prefiero estar a tu vera. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
I feel like I'm the 80 when
Rip the memories of the
I feel like I'm the 80 when
all
girl
the
dances
special
with
things
brushes
I
and
bought, they mean nothing to me anymore. But to you,
the porcelain
they were
throne.
everything we were. They meant more than every word. Now I know just what you love me for. Take all the money you want from me. Hope you become what you want to be. Show me how little you care, how little you care, how little you care. You dream of glitter and gold. My heart's already been sold. Show you how little I care, how little I care, how little I care. My diamonds leave with you. You're never gonna hear my heart break. Never gonna move in dark ways. Baby, you're so cruel. My diamonds leave with you. Material love for me. When you're not here, I can't breathe. Think I always knew. My diamonds leave with you. Shake it off. Shake the fear of feeling lost. Always me that pays the cost. I should never trust so easily. You lied to me, lied to me. Then left with my heart round your chest. Take all the money you want from me. Hope you become what diamonds leave with you. You're never gonna hear my heart break. Never gonna move in dark ways. Baby, you're so cruel. My diamonds leave with you. Material never fool me. When you're not here, I can't breathe. Think I always knew. My diamonds leave with you. Ooh, oh, oh, always knew. My diamonds leave with you. Ooh, oh, always knew. You're never gonna hear my heart break. Never gonna move in dark ways. Baby, you're so cruel. My diamonds leave with you. Material love won't fool me. When you're not here, I can't breathe. Think I always do. My diamonds
So Schumann's at 800.
never gonna hear my heart break. Never gonna move
I'm not really sure why. If anybody's certain, let me know.
material love won't fool me. When you're not here, I can't breathe. Think I always knew. My diamonds leave with you.
I wrote something. You want to hear it? Fun times, high energies, great understanding within. Here for ourselves, but more important for each other. In love, with love. Succeeding beyond our fanciest dreams. Laugh freely with love. I just wrote that for you, fanciful people out there. I love you. Gonna use some more frankincense. Would you guys all fall asleep? Flush the toilet.
If only we could turn back time, back to the day we said goodbye. Maybe your heart would still be mine.
It's gotta be like 2 in the morning where you are, right, Alisa?
Don't they say when you find love, keep it close, treasure it like the sunset, like something more than gold. And didn't we almost know it? Didn't we almost have it all before we let go? If only we could turn back time, take back the day we said goodbye. Maybe
I'm gonna grab a different oil.
would still be mine. My love is only ancora sino vita sopra di noi se sei con me. Maybe your heart could still be mine. My love is
Oh, back. A line.
Maybe your heart would still be mine.
Look, I picked a line and it's green. Unless it's not green because it could be blue. It's nice, it's minty. This one has bergamot, coriander, marjoram, peppermint, geranium, basil, rose, and jasmine.
Don't know what's right for it, cannot see straight. I've been here too long and I don't wanna wait for it. Fly like a cannonball straight to my soul. Tear me to pieces and make me feel whole. I'm willing to fight for it and carry this weight. But with every step I keep questioning what is true.
I put oils on my wrists, on my hands. I put them all over on my ankles, on the back of my knees. I use all different kinds of oils all the time. Hey Sharon, why you cry? Why you cry face? No, no, no cry. Here, here's some happy. Hey Google, that's good, thanks. When I want to inhale it, I'll rub it on my hands, but I do like to put it on my throat. Helps to break up energy. Smells so good. Yes, it's really good for the throat. I'll even take my roller bottles and I'll rub it on my earlobes, because the ears have a lot of clearing points for the energy channels of the body. So if you get the ears, then if you look up an ear chart in Chinese medicine, you'll see all the organs and where they're affecting you. Yes, the throat chakra. So you can use a... So I like flower oils for the throat, but Align has a few different nice flowers in it. Yeah, Winnie, she's an interesting character, that one. I'm gonna grab some more water. Hello. Drinking some fresh water. Schumann's at 800.
Everybody's been there, everybody's been stared down by the enemy. Falling for the fear and about to disappear and bow down to the mighty. Don't run, stop holding your tongue. Maybe there's a way out of the cage where you live. Maybe one of these days you can let the light in. Show me how to get brave and say what you wanna say and let the words fall out. Honestly,
I also would like to mention that I am offering a holiday wellness box. If you're interested, you can email me at NicholasTranscends@gmail.com and I'll let you know all about it. Oh, yes. Anticipation is right. It's going to be so amazing. Fireworks for you, JS. Some cool bubbly things.
Close your eyes and I'll kiss you, 'cause with the birds I'll share. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. Push me up against the wall, young tuck girl in a push-up bra. I'm falling all over myself to lift your heart in case you're healed, 'cause with the birds I'll share this lonely view. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. With the birds I'll share this lonely view. Blood loss in a bathroom stall. A southern girl with a scarlet draw. I wave goodbye to Ma and Pa, 'cause with the birds I'll share. With the birds I'll share this alone.
Thanks for stopping in today. I appreciate you.
With the birds I'll share this lonely view. Soft spoken with a broken jaw. Step outside.
Beautiful
but
Sunday.
not to
I hope you're having a good day
brawl.
yourself.
All sweet with
I hope somebody's treating you good in reality. And if nobody else is, then you should be treating yourself good.
just admit it. See, I gave you faith, turned you doubt into hope, and can't deny it. Now I'm all alone and my joys turn them open. Tell me, where are you now that I need you? Where are you now? Where are you now that I need you? Couldn't find you anywhere. When you broke down, I didn't leave you. I was by your side. So where are you now that I need you?
That's funny, Monica. Good catch.
Where are you now that I need
But the video will post tomorrow from the live stream. It gets processed overnight and then it will post tomorrow, so people will be able to watch it when it's not live. So it's kind of like setting up the future. How you doing today? Yes, I was just telling everyone how Schumann resonance is at 800. Schumann resonance is the energy fields that resonate within the Earth's cavity in which we live. So it's the section of the Earth closest to the ground. I feel for you. It's really hard to bury your pet. Yeah, some guy with the last name Schumann discovered it, but the energies have been increasing substantially, and now they're like higher than they've ever been recorded in our human history, or at least that we've been told about. If you're interested in a good book, go to Amazon, or your local bookstore maybe has it. Get yourself The Clearing. This is the best book I've ever read, besides Autobiography of a Yogi by Yogananda. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get that book. I read this book in one day. I think I read it in 5 hours. So good. This is Babaji, the Mahavatar. He's the deathless saint. He transcends time and space and can appear at any time to anyone. This is called blue obsidian, but I think it's just blue glass. But I would like to have it tested. There is an air bubble in it, so I almost tend to think it's glass. But It's beautiful. My hair is like his. It says, the Mahavatar is in constant communion with Christ. Together they send out vibrations of redemption and have planned the spiritual technique of salvation for this age. The work of these two fully illumined masters, one with the body and one without it, is to inspire the nations to forsake suicidal wars, race hatreds, religious sectarianism, and the boomerang evils of materialism. Babaji is well aware of the trend of modern times, especially of the influences and complexities of Western civilization, and realizes the necessity of spreading the self-liberations of yoga equally in the West and in the East. That there is no historical reference to Babaji need not surprise us. The great Guru has never openly appeared in any century. The misinterpreting glare of publicity has no place in his millennial plans. Like the Creator, the sole but silent power, Babaji works in the humble obscurity. Great prophets like Christ and Krishna come to earth for a specific and spectacular purpose. They depart as soon as it is accomplished. Other avatars like Babaji undertake work which is concerned more with the slow evolutionary progress of man during the centuries than with any one outstanding event of history. Such masters always veil themselves from the gross public gaze and have the power to become invisible at will. For these reasons, and because they generally instruct their disciples to maintain silence about them, a number of towering spiritual figures remain unknown. I give in these pages on Babaji merely a hint of his life, only a few facts which he deems it fit and helpful to be publicly imparted. No limiting facts about Babaji's family or birthplace, dear to the analyst's heart, have ever been discovered. His speech is generally in Hindi, but he converses easily in any language. He has adopted the simple name of Babaji, which means revered father. Other titles of respect given him by Lahiri Mahasaya disciples are Mahamuni Babaji Maharaj, the supreme ecstatic saint, Mahayogi, the greatest of the yogis, Trambak Baba, and Shiva Baba. Does it matter that we know not the patronymic of an earth-released master? Whenever anyone utters with reverence the name of Babaji, Lahiri Mahasaya said that devotee attracts an instant spiritual blessing. The deathless Guru bears no marks of age on his body. He appears to be no more than a youth of 25, fair-skinned, of medium build and height. Babaji's beautiful, strong body radiates a perceptible glow. His eyes are dark, calm, and tender. His long, lustrous hair is copper-colored. A very strange fact is that Babaji bears an extraordinary exact resemblance to his disciple Lahiri Mahasaya. The similarity is so striking, in his later years, Lahiri Mahasaya might have passed as the father of the youthful-looking Babaji. Swami Kebalananda, my saintly Sanskrit tutor, spent some time with Babaji in the Himalayas. This peerless master moves with his group from place to place in the mountains, Kebalananda told me. His small band contains 2 highly advanced American disciples. After Babaji has been in one locality for some time, he says, Dera Dande Uthao, let us lift our camp and staff. He carries a symbolic danda, a bamboo staff. His words are the signal for moving with his group instantaneously to another place. He does not always employ this method of astral travel. Sometimes he goes on foot from peak to peak. Babaji can be seen or recognized by others only when he so desires. He is known to have appeared in many slightly different forms to various devotees, sometimes without beard and mustache and sometimes with them. As his undecaying body requires no food, the master seldom eats. As a social courtesy to visiting disciples, he occasionally accepts fruits or rice cooked in milk and clarified butter. 2 amazing incidents of Babaji's life are known to me, Kebalananda went on. His disciples were sitting one night around a huge fire which was blazing for sacred Vedic ceremony. The master suddenly seized a burning log and lightly struck the bare shoulder of a chela who was close to the fire. "Sir, how cruel!" Lahiri Mahasaya, who was present, made this remonstrance. "Would you rather have seen him burned to ashes before your eyes, according to the decree of his past karma?" With these words, Babaji placed his healing hand on the chela's disfigured shoulder. "I have freed you tonight from painful death. The karmic law has been satisfied through your slight suffering by fire." On another occasion, Babaji's sacred circle was disturbed by the arrival of a stranger. He had climbed with astonishing skill to the nearly inaccessible ledge near the camp of the master. "Sir, you must be the great Babaji." The man's face was lit with inexpressible reverence. "For months, I have pursued a ceaseless search for you among these forbidding crags. I implore you to accept me as a disciple." When the great guru made no response, the man pointed to the rocky chasm at his feet. "If you refuse me, I will jump from this mountain. Life has no further value if I cannot win your guidance to the divine." "Jump then," Babaji said unemotionally. "I cannot accept you in your present state of development." The man immediately hurled himself over the cliff. Babaji instructed the shocked disciples to fetch the stranger's body. When they returned with the mangled form, the master placed his divine hand on the dead man, prostrated himself humbly before the omnipotent one. "You are now ready for discipleship," Babaji beamed lovingly on his resurrected chela. "You have courageously passed a difficult test. Death shall not touch you again. Now you are one of our immortal flock." Then he spoke his usual words of departure, "Dera danda uthao." The whole group vanished from the mountain. An avatar lives in the omnipresent spirit. For him, there's no distance inverse to the square. Only one reason, therefore, can motivate Babaji in maintaining his physical form from century to century: the desire to furnish humanity with a concrete example of its own possibilities. So that was a reading from Autobiography of a Yogi about the great Babaji. Hey, if you guys tuned in this long, I appreciate you. And if there's no more questions, I am going to be signing off. That's what Lahiri Mahasaya looks like. Nicholas transcends every day. So do you.